There's a story coming up. It's about Facebook, which we hate. But Mike still wants to keep talking about him. It's him. Oh, dear. That was a very bad Freudian slip. Anyway, coming up, today's not-so-critical update.
I like it because it's about AI, not because it's about Facebook. It just so happens that it's about Facebook.
And there's no other stories about AI this week, right?
Which makes it a little bit more fun. I don't know. Did we do AI already? Whatever. This is what we're talking about now. So the interesting thing here is, Audie, we've talked about this.
That scam.
What I thought was funny about this story is just kind of the way it's written. Frightening reality of meta-built artificial intelligence that can think the way we do. And it's based on a blog post from Meta where they say that DataVec2 is the first high-performing self-supervised algorithm that works for multiple modalities.
Self-supervised.
Right. It brings us closer to machine learning that seamlessly learns about different aspects of the world around them. So the point of this is that
No, it fucking doesn't. It doesn't do any of the shit they're saying.
Wait, what do you mean? That's Poddy's wet dream right there. He finally becomes his own.
He becomes
self-actualized.
He becomes sentient.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
No,
but that's what this is saying. They're saying that they have AI that can learn without being taught. Like, that's true AI, right?
So they're gonna plug this thing into the internet. Probably already plugged it into the internet. Yeah,
it's totally fine.
So
there's no.
So Mark either is this, okay, or he didn't, or he didn't watch Marvel Age of Ultron.
He didn't quite work out.
Watch Terminator.
He's definitely a beta
How
version.
Many times?
So whatever they keep saying, I don't exist.
Maybe the Matrix. You can finally become a real boy, God. Pinocchio. No, like, this is not the way we do things. And everyone's like, oh, that joke is like, that's an old trope, that's an old bit. But like, no, it isn't, because it can happen. Like, I don't want that. However, in the event that our robot overlords are watching this show in the not so distant future, I am all for it.
I'm not saying that I'm not saying you're a robot overlord, but I've
acting
wondered.
Like one.
Sorry, yeah, come on. Sorry, what were you saying?
So Zuckerberg wrote in his post, Meta AI research has built a system that learns from speech, vision, and text without needing labeled training data.
Do you know what I think's happening?
They've said that this exists today.
I think. So you know the story about how Facebook were deliberately encouraging insightful and hateful comments on their platform, like trolls, basically,
right?
Because it got more views. It made people outraged, and it generated more ad dollars. I think they've learned from that. They were like, oh no, we shouldn't do that. We got slapped on the wrist for that and had to pay a tiny fraction of our revenue as a fine. But hey, that's kind of effective. And now they're just spouting bullshit all over the news. Doesn't matter what it is. It's just got like AI buzzwords in it. We're going to have meta hyper reality, Tron 2.9.
So there's total vaporware. There's nothing.
Yes, 100%. They're just.
Oh, you don't think so?
Nah, I think
no.
So.
I bet you they have something. I imagine they have something.
What is it? Self-supervised learning.
They plugged Wikipedia
buzzwords.
into it. They like gave Wikipedia into it, and they're like, the robot's like, yeah, final solution. Exterminate Earth. Like,
what's the problem?
Yeah,
I'm down. I like it. Good plan.
That Microsoft's AI bot on Twitter.
Yeah, exactly. The racist, the anti-Semitic. What was it? Anti-Semitic. Fuck. It was something so funny. She was anti-Semitic and something else. She was like alt-right or something. Yeah, it's so funny. 4chan attacked it.
That's because it's trained on human data.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not.
Tay, that's right.
They unleashed her on the internet. The internet broke her within hours.
4chan broke her within hours. Yeah. They just campaigned.
So the reason I wanted to talk about this story.
Oh,
so Peter, just fundamentally.
Yeah.
Are you saying that AI, like true AI, is not possible, or just that Facebook definitely didn't do it today?
You're doing what they're doing, man. You're just asking me complete random questions based on. I did not say that in any way whatsoever. I said
You
that
said you
Facebook
don't
is
believe
spouting
that this
rubbish.
happened. I'm asking,
God.
you think it just
That
didn't
was
happen,
the
or you don't
most-
think it's not possible?
That was the
you-
most political.
You jump from
question.
Facebook. Facebook
I
are lying.
was.
So you think that
Most-
everybody's lying?
I'll tell you what was political about it, because it was like we were transformed onto a stage, okay, and your two presidential candidates debating, and you're like, that's a very interesting point. I'm going to ignore everything you said and ask a relevant question to trap you.
No, AB, did you stop beating your wife? No, my question is, what I'm trying to understand is, are you just saying you don't believe Facebook did it, or are you saying you don't think it's possible?
Okay.
I think Facebook are just making up nonsense. I don't think it's worth even passing the sentence as as English.
So
But you think it could happen, it just didn't happen now and not by
I
Facebook.
think it's happened. I
That's
definitely
a
think it's
very
happened.
deep question. No, that's an incredible question. We've talked about AI before, and
So we went from political bias to an incredibly deep question. Okay.
Yeah. Well, one
Flip-flopper.
question is about. One
Peter
question
Lowe's
is
opinions can't be trusted because they change from minute to minute. What does he think now? Who knows?
Oh my God! He revises his opinions. Oh my! He cannot be fit for office.
You cannot trust this man.
See, now you
Yeah.
understand American
Boo.
politics.
Boo everyone. Boo him.
I actually love this topic about AI because I think that the term artificial intelligence is such a crazy
Loaded
thing.
word,
Well, it's a loaded term in that if it's good, it's not artificial.
Right.
It's actually intelligence. And
Yeah.
I think if we get to the point where we can have essentially a sentient computer, it's not going to be artificial.
Well, it's
I
not a
think
computer anymore, I guess.
yeah.
Right? Because
It
it's
would
a
be essentially-
being now.
And I think that nature and evolution, the next step is probably going to be technology. And it's just, technology isn't unnatural. It's just another step in nature's grand plan.
Just
Agreed.
imagine how it will turn
Facebook-
out. If it
Facebook
just
is like
so
a
happens
is a
that Facebook
cancer
is its
that
parent.
is no. Facebook is a metastasized tumor that is gonna threatening to take down the wonderful. Oh, here we go. Mike is all robot. I don't know if I am. Apparently, this has been happening all day. So.
No, Mike isn't robot right now. To you and me,
he's not.
Mike has become artificial intelligence. But
You know
Mike,
what's happened?
everything
They've
is
heard us. The AI,
Oh, boy.
the proto AI, has
boy.
heard us.
would
He
you
doesn't
guys
want us to keep
digitize?
talking.
Would you guys digitize yourselves?
Yes,
Speaking of
in a
artificial
second.
intelligence,
Yeah.
like
You
if
know
you
what?
had the
Yeah.
option, basically it was like you can pay us like I don't know, $30,000.
Where do
And
I
what
send
you
it to?
get? What you get is you get to be
That's
Care
updated.
about the
You're not
details.
copied.
Shut up, take my
right?
money.
You're not copied. You literally consciousness transferred out of your body into a little
That is being
digital
copied, mate.
capsule. No, it's not being copied. Right? It's the difference between taking a piece of paper to the scanner, okay, scanning it and printing that same piece of paper out. 2 copies, original, copy. Or taking that piece of paper and funneling it, like stuffing it into a digital capsule.
Are you asking if I'm okay with being blended?
But you come out all right on the other end.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
30
I'm not
grand.
talking about like there's the Star Trek discussion where they get copied all the time because what it does when they get phased, is that what it's called? Phase. What is it when they get transported?
Transporters.
They get molecular or whatever, like they break down their atoms and then reassemble them. So it's actually a copy that is being made. So you're dying every time that happens.
That's debatable.
Not that. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying you literally transfer yourself into a digital realm where you can
Yeah,
live
I'm in.
forever and do anything. You can fly. You can be the best Pokemon trainer on Earth, or I guess digital Earth. In this
Oh,
case.
there's Potty. It's time to wrap it up. Sorry, John.
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right,
up, Josh.
all right. I'm a bit
Shut the fuck
tired.
up.
I'm just
You started again.
I just can't stop talking.